Title: The Forgiveness Potion. Characters: Tim, a young curious boy. Mr. Jenkins, Tim's wise and kind neighbor. Professor Wisebeard, an eccentric wizard. Scene: Tim's backyard. Tim is playing with his toys when he notices Mr. Jenkins walking by. Tim, excitedly, "Mr. Jenkins, wait! I have a question." Mr. Jenkins, smiling, "Well, hello there, Tim. What's on your mind?" Tim, "I've been learning about forgiveness in school. It's hard to understand sometimes. Can you explain it to me?" Mr. Jenkins, thoughtful, "Forgiveness can be tricky indeed. Let me tell you a story that might help. Once upon a time, in a land not too far away, there was a magical potion called the Forgiveness Potion." Tim, curious, "A forgiveness potion? What does it do?" Mr. Jenkins, "Legend has it that anyone who drank the forgiveness potion could instantly forgive anyone who had wronged them." Tim, "That sounds amazing. How do you get the potion?" Mr. Jenkins, "That's the catch. The potion was hidden deep in the Enchanted Forest. Many adventurers tried to find it, but it remained elusive." Tim, determined, "I want to find it. Maybe then I'll understand forgiveness better." Mr. Jenkins, "Well, young Tim, there is a wise old wizard who might help you. His name is Professor Wisebeard. Let's pay him a visit." Scene: Professor Wisebeard's magical laboratory. Tim and Mr. Jenkins knock on the door. Professor Wisebeard, opening the door. "Visitors! What brings you here today?" Tim, excitedly, "Professor Wisebeard, we heard about the forgiveness potion. Can you help me find it?" Professor Wisebeard, stroking his long beard, "The forgiveness potion, you say? It's not something you can find physically, my young friend. It resides within your heart." Tim, confused, "My heart? How does that work?" Professor Wisebeard, "Forgiveness is a magical act of letting go. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. It's not always easy, but it's a journey worth taking." Tim, thoughtful, "So, forgiveness is not a potion, but a choice we make?" Professor Wisebeard, "Exactly. And just like any great adventure, it takes courage, understanding, and a sprinkle of empathy." Scene: Tim's backyard. Tim and Mr. Jenkins sit on a bench. Tim, "Mr. Jenkins, I think I understand now. Forgiveness is like a magical power within us." Mr. Jenkins, "You've got it, Tim. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, but it allows us to heal and move forward." The end.